Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Saturday, September 24th, 2023. Or not Saturday, Sunday. Sorry about that. It is Sunday, September 24th, 2023. We are just hanging out at home right now. We're going over to my parents for a birthday barbecue for me and Jason later today. So that'll be a lot of fun. But I wanted to jump on and do, I wanted to, for my journal entry today, just invite people who have been following along to the strategy I'm running behind how I'm chasing my dreams. So, uh, this is my sales deck that I've made, I should say, changed multiple times over the last 2 years. This is my strategy that I'm currently working under to chase my dream. So let me walk you through it. And I'm going to try and be quick. So this is an open invitation to people to be involved with it. Again, I'm 2 years into this. There is no telling if it will fully work the way I intend to, or if it will be another failed business. Either way does not matter because I am chasing my dreams, and that's the important thing in life. So, with that, let's dive into my strategy. So, the first thing I start with is understanding the true value of time. I am the only one in this world that determines what happens tomorrow. I am the only one. I get input and feedback from everyone in the moment, but at the end of the day, it is my choice. Tomorrow's Monday. It's my choice if I get up and go to Chi Tech tomorrow. It is my choice if I help get the kids ready into school. It is my choice what I do tomorrow. And it can be affected by what I do today, certainly. But that, I believe, is the true value of time. Because we all get another tomorrow until we don't. And that's how life works. So, my goal is to build a team that understand they have complete freedom over their own time. And we're working together to create the future we want to be a part of. So, this is my time investment strategy. I've been helping companies build these. It's a one-page strategic plan. Learned the concept from my dad, who learned it from Vern Harnish. It's been around for years and years and years. Essentially, what I do is I break down what is my SWOT analysis. What are my core values? And this is for the Stevens family. This is for the family I lead. So what are our core values? What is our 40-year vision? Because life is not about business. Life is about living. It's about, for me, life is about raising my kids, helping them chase their dreams throughout life, whatever those dreams may be. And that's what my life is. It's them showing them, no matter what you dream, you can chase it. As ridiculous as it sounds, it is your option. So that is, oh, there we go. This is 40 years out. So when I wrote this, I was 35. I am now 37. So 40, well, when I first built this, I've updated it and changed it along the way. 40 years out, I'll be 75 years old. What does 75-year-old Justin care about 35-year-old Justin doing? And that's a great question. Only you know the answer to. So I broke it down into 8 categories: spiritual, family, net worth, marriage, impact, self-care, clarity, charity, and growth. So these are the 8 areas and how I want to show up as a person over the rest of my life. And then I break it down from 40-year vision to the 5-year vision. So In 5 years, what's my life going to look like that's on the way to this 40-year version? And then what is our annual goal? And what is our quarterly commitment? And I see my job as a tax strategist to collapse the time between my quarterly and my 40-year vision. So if I can accomplish this, and these are not financial milestones, anything tied to money is a losing game because you're going to constantly have someone out there with more money. So how I've tied these to spending time with family, or what my life looks like at that point. So I can show up this way today. And that's how we collapse time. You have to have a 10, 5, 10, 40, whatever it is, your vision that you're working towards, and then you collapse time based on that. So this is my guiding metrics for how I live my life. At the end of the day, every decision I make, I run it through, will this help me get closer to the 75-year-old version of Justin that I see, or further away? Either way doesn't matter. It is your option. And this is all about owning your time. So then around the peripherals, I've got some personal financial metrics, tracking my net worth, because funds are important. We have to pay for life, but it is our choice how we do that. It's our choice what we focus on, I should say. So this is my time investment strategy. Let's look at how I'm using my time right now. So there's 4 companies that I'm working on integrating together: Kitech Automation, Project Tools, Frontline Flags, and Formula Done Marketing. So Kitech Automation is a robotic integration company for manufacturers. What I love about it is it's got a very long sales cycle and a long production cycle. So it's big sales, complex problems we're solving that take a long time to solve it. This makes it easy to document for content creation, because we're working on this one problem, and a lot of problems come up, so we're documenting that journey. It's also extremely custom projects at very high price points, which means we can sell what we do at a very high price point. We're working with a customer right now. We just got a $2 million PO. We've got like a $4 million PO coming up, and then an $8 million PO coming up, all from one customer. And we've got a lot of these opportunities. So Kitech Automation, revenue is also lumpy because it is a project-based company. So it's a great company to be a part of, but there are some drawbacks and ways we can increase the value of the company. Next is Project Tools. Project Tools is a software that we use inside Kitech Automation to provide transparency and to automate how we're preparing and doing these projects. It is all about standardizing systems and processes in companies. It is a very scalable offering because it's software based. It's customized to each client's operational processes. Unlike a lot of softwares that are one size fits all, Project Tools does a ton of hand-on customization for their clients. It's a really awesome company to work with. And they have, the nice thing about a software company is that it's monthly recurring revenue, generates this consistent income as we're moving forward. Next is Frontline Flags. Frontline Flags is an e-com store that sells flags directly to customers. So it is an extremely broad offer that has very little production involved, which makes it easy to delegate and outsource the operations of the company. It also means the target market for who could buy is very broad. So the way this fits into the plan is it gives us something as I'm creating content Not everyone's going to need project tools or Kitech's services. But a lot of people might want a flag to represent their country, or a flag to represent the school they went to, or something like that. There's also no reoccurring revenue currently in frontline flags, which is an awesome opportunity for us to come in. The last company is Formula Done Marketing. My friend Jen runs this company. They've got a systemized content marketing processes, and they've got a leader and team in place already. So she's already doing the work that both Kitech, Project Tools, and Frontline Flags all need. So instead of going out and starting from scratch, why don't we acquire an asset that could help solve these problems for these companies we're part of? So the plan is to acquire 25% of Kitech Automation. I'm working with all of the employees currently on putting that plan into place and buying 25% of Kitech, acquiring 25% of Project Tools. We have worked out a deal to acquire 100% of Frontline Flags, and that's what we're going to build the infrastructure for America's holding company on. And then we're acquiring 25% of Formula Done Marketing, so that we have ownership in the company that's marketing all the companies that we're purchasing. So this is the strategy for down payments. We're talked with Kitech Automation about $150,000 down for that 25%. Project Tools another $150,000 down. Frontline Flags would be $50,000 down, and then Formula Done Marketing's another $50,000 down. So in down payments, we're looking at $400K. And then when it comes to seller financing over time, Kitech Automation, Project Tools, and Formula Done are all being bought with the down payment, but also with sweat equity from everyone involved. So, for example, all of the Kitech employees are going to be working with Project Tools to make it a better software, to get our clients to use it, and to get our clients and vendors to buy it. So we're all working together to build these companies. Same with Formula Done, same with Kitech Automation. So like at Project Tools, we may find a robotics opportunity that we can send over to Kitech Automation. So it becomes this team of companies who all work independently, but we benefit from the growth of each other's companies. And then Frontline Flags we're buying out, so it will be a $10K investment per month for the next 24 months. And that gives us 100% ownership in Frontline Flags. So what we are looking for is people who see what we're putting together and would like to be a part of it. And if that is something you would like, we'd love to have you involved. What that looks like is you got to become a subscriber to America's Holding Company. When you do that, the first month it's $127 a month, and then it's a $27 a month ongoing contract after that. What you get, you're going to get the annual Christmas ornament. So this is our 2023 Christmas ornament. This is a picture frame. I believe the most valuable thing in the world is in your heart. I can't tell you what that looks like, but you can take a picture of it and put it in here for this year. And then in 10 years, you have a Christmas ornament with a picture of what was something that happened in 2023 that really changed your life. That's why we have a picture ornament for our annual Christmas ornament. Next, you're going to get a sticker. This is the America's Holding Company logo. This is how we identify those people that believe the same way we do and are putting money towards this idea with us. So this is our logo. It's got 50 stars for the 50 United States of America. This dove represents peace and unity. this shield with a tree on it represents that this company is here to protect the value of time. That's what the pocket watch is, and money. That's what the dollars are for the American family. And it is we the people who invest in America's holding company. So we the subscribers of America's holding company. On top of that, you're going to get a 100% made in America United States flag. This is another way. Anytime I see this flag, I know that company, that person, that individual is working with me to make America better. Whether I agree with how they're trying to do that is irrelevant. They believe in America because they support America. And then you're going to get a Founders Access Card. So this access card, and again, it's got our logo, it's got our name. So Oscar's one of the amazing teammates here at Kitech Automation. His founder number is 37, so he was the 37th person who got involved in America's holding company. And then this is the day he got involved because Kitech became a subscriber to the National Tax Strategy Education Program, which I'll go over next. But he became a subscriber on December 12th, 2022, and every year Oscar will get more ownership in America's holding company because he's been involved for that many years. So, which I'll get into in a minute. So you get all of this. You also get 100 Class C shares. So I have this chart pulled up. America's holding companies broken down into 3 different class shares. Each class share does something different. So Class A shares have super voting rights. That's how we control the asset. Currently, me and my wife each own 1,500 shares of that. That means 16,000 shares are out there for the board once we build the board. Class B shares are the retirement shares. Those can only be earned through being part of a company that's subscribed to the National Tax Strategy Education Program. And then the Class C shares are the open market. The only way to get these are to be a subscriber to America's holding company by buying this box. So you get 100 shares of the Class C shares when you sign up. It also makes you eligible for the Future of Society investment opportunity that we do. This is when you have a baby, when you get married, graduate high school, graduate college, join the military, retire. There's a lot of things that drive our society forward. When you do those things, you earn more ownership in the holding company as a whole, because those things are going to help us as an organization be more successful in the future. So again, to subscribe, the base way any individual. So Class C shares is how you earn those is through the subscription to America's holding company. And this is individually done. It is not something your company does for you. It is your option. So it is month to month. You can cancel at any point. The next opportunity is so Kitech has subscribed to the National Tax Strategy Education Program at $2,000 per month. What that means is these glasses that I use to record and document my life. This is my podcast. It happens anywhere in the world. I am the only person who can film it because I am the only person with this head. When you subscribe to the National Tax Strategy Education Program, you're paying for the glasses and ownership of everything that is created through this journey for your team. So there's 5 different levels. The difference in the price point determines how much ownership every single W-2 employee gets out of your company, multiplied by the number of years employed there. So every employee also gets a sign-on bonus. I don't have that listed here. Um, for example, if you just wanted to get involved, not do anything else, for $150 per month, every W-2 employee is going to get 10 Class B shares as a sign-on bonus and 2 shares per year multiplied by the number of years they've been involved. So at the end of year 1, they get 12 Class B shares. At the end of year 2, they're going to get 4 more Class B shares because they got 10 up front plus the year 1 2 shares. 2 times 1 is 2. That's how we got to 12. Year 2, now we're just on the Class B shares, so they get 2 Class B shares multiplied by 2 years they've been involved. So that's how that system works. The higher your monthly payment as a company, the more ownership every single employee gets out of the system. So the sign-on bonus for $300 a month is 25 shares. Sign-on bonus for $750 per month is 35 shares. Sign-on bonus for $1,500 a month is 49 shares. And the sign-on bonus for $2,000 per month is 80 shares. And so whenever an employee joins, they get that sign-on bonus. This is how we are taking care of our workforce as a group. This is, it really is supposed to be a benefit. It is supposed to be a company that operates by being in existence. We give these boxes out when people first become a subscriber to America's Holding Company, and then each year they'll get a new Christmas ornament. Besides that, everything else is being produced already. And this is part of how this system works, is understanding what is production in your company. Everything is being produced already for Kitech. Every other company that comes on is just adding to the pot. We're not adding expenses. And that's the goal. Will expenses go up? Of course they will. But the goal is to keep expenses as low as we can, turn America's Holding Company into a cash flow generating machine that we can then buy, sell, and trade our shares of as we go through life together. So this is part of working together. It's part of how are we valuing each other year to year instead of hour to hour. Our current system is based on valuing each other hour to hour. I don't think that works, because at the end of the day, we need more people who are out there doing the work than we need managers. That means we need more people year to year than we need hour to hour, I believe. So that is what I'm building with America's Holding Company. If you are interested, I would love to have you as a participant and a team member with me at America's Holding Company. Go to americasholdingcompany.com. Let's do it right now. Go to americasholdingcompany.com, and this is how you subscribe. I'm going to put this journal entry right here, so hopefully you can just scroll down on the page and see this is exactly what I said. Subscription to America's Holding Company, setup fee plus the initial payment, and then it is month to month after that. Then if you want to get involved with the National Tax Strategy Education Program, you go to Services, click on National Tax Strategy Education Program. Here is what that is. You can see the different levels right here. And then you sign up down below. So this is one per company. So if you have a company with 100 employees, At this point, this is all subject to change, right? You can never go back in time. So this is how I believe it will work right now. That can all change, and I'm fine with that. So sign up when you sign up. Everybody who's signed up in the past, they're getting the value of everything I'm doing moving forward. I'm going to take care of everyone. That's how this company was designed. So pick out, what level do you want to be involved in? Do you even want to be involved? It's okay if you don't. Maybe you just want to be involved in the subscription to America's Holding Company. That's right here. Maybe you just want to learn with us. So if you go to services in the life strategy code course, I created this whole course on tax strategy for free that is what I have built America's Holding Company over or under. So you can go to that here on the America's Holding Company website. And then the last thing is how you manage your subscription. Again, I've said you can cancel it at any point. You go to services, you go to manage ACHI subscription, put in your email. This is the only way to subscribe, is through this process. I'm not going to invoice anyone. I'm not going to do the legwork. This is a decision companies make on their employees' behalf to work with America's Holding Company. All they have to do is put in their credit card and sign up. And then they can manage. It's done through Stripe. You can manage it however and wherever you want. So that is what I'm building out. That's what I'm doing with America's Holding Company. My goal is to make this something anyone can be involved in, because unlike most businesses, I'm trying to collect as much time as I can. And every business that currently employs people has already collected the time. Now I just need to monetize it. And I monetize it through the National Tax Strategy Education Program. So we get one company to come in at this level, and these are all monthly investments. So the more companies come in, the more monthly recurring revenue we're driving into one bank account. That one bank account has joint ownership between all employees in all companies. Could this fail? Yes, it could. But that's life. We all die eventually. It could also succeed. I believe it will succeed. I believe it will succeed more than anyone else on this planet believes it will fail. And that's why I know it will succeed. But that's, you have no idea how much I believe. So with that, I just wanted to do a quick conversation, introduction, and invitation to join me on my journey. I would love to have you as a participant. If you have questions, comments, anything like that, reach out, let me know, and we'll be in touch soon.